What's up guys, Blade Master here, going to be bringing you the first battle in round 3 of the Big Blade Balance tournament. Yes, we are finally progressing. I'm getting closer to where we actually stand in the Blade Balance tournament. I think round 4 is about to start and I'm casting round 3, but round 3 is probably going to take me a bit of time. And that's because round 3 has best of 3s in all of them. So the first 2 rounds were best of 1 obviously, single match elimination, and now they are up to best of 3. Now is where the real quality players have time to prove their mettle, and they get a second chance if they lose the first game to try and bring things back. The first set of matches that we're going to watch is between Bobi and Gril. The original meme master himself has taken the Sparta, super Sparta. In Blade Balance, Sparta is very powerful, if one-dimensional and a bit boring to play, as if I might say so myself. I was never really a fan of playing with Sparta. They just seem to lack that, variety. I really like Cav in Rome too. I like to use Cav, and Sparta has nothing. Nothing in terms of Cav. Let's take a look at what he's brought though. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 super heavy Spartan hoplites. These guys now have the 29 weapon damage spear instead of the original 26. We have one Royal Spartan and 1 Heroes of Sparta. Now the Heroes of Sparta also have the Elite Spear, 30 weapon damage spear, which the Thorax Hoplites have. We have 1 Perioca Spear behind them, a total of 4 Tarantine Cav, and that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total melee slash spear infantry, which is good. He's under the rules. And then we've got one more Heroes of Sparta, 1 more Royal Spartan, and 1 Perioca Spear. Finally, we've got 4 Gorgos Skirmishers, 150 range, pretty decent units, very good cost-effective units, and excellent killing of enemy well-armored infantry, but not the best to take on, a skirmish engagement because of their terrible shields and because of their health actually at 50 is not that bad. Let's see what Gril has brought on the other hand. You can't really see the entirety of his... Yeah, we can see. Looks like Gril has gone for... Oh my god, he's gone for that original Rude Boy 100% organic Rude Boy pike build. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total pikes. Let's see. Has he brought a 6th pike? 1 pikeman, levy pikeman, and levy pikeman. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pikes, strong pike line, good mix of cheap levy pikes and strong regular pikes. We've got 3 mercenary Cretan archers who now have 175 range behind them. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how he's able to use the mercenary Cretans to his advantage. They would get destroyed by Gorgos, but they have slightly higher health, slightly higher armor. Gorgos probably will be able to take on that engagement very cost effectively. He's got a militia hoplite on either flank, I would assume. He's got a mercenary Etruscan on his left flank. Royal Peltis General. Yeah, we've got 2 militia hoplites, I believe 2 mercenary Etruscan hoplites, and 3 militia hoplites. We've got 1 Thessalian Cav, 1 Italian Cav, 3 Thessalian Cav, and looks like that's it. We've got another mercenary Etruscan, as you can see here. Surprising lack of melee infantry from Gril. Not really sure what the reasoning is behind that. I'm assuming the Samnite Warriors would do fairly decently against these units, against Spartan hoplites and stuff. Although a lot more micro is required to perform well against Sparta, because once they pop hoplite phalanx, it's up to you to pull back and then charge in again, get a second charge in. But staying in the engagement against Spartan hoplites, it's going to be pretty tough for you to win with the type of melee infantry that Epirus has. We can see the Cretans already firing a small little round into the Heroes of Sparta. Best not to even engage them. 75 health, 105 armor. They are basically impenetrable to missiles. Especially against Sparta, I don't know why he brought archers. I think some Rhodian slingers would have performed much better for him here. But let's see how well he does. He's going into a very defensive wedge formation, which obviously it's not against the rules at all. He's not forming any sort of pike box. But it is going to be very tough for him to really, push. And we're back. So it's going to be tough for him to push against Sparta. But on the other hand, he needs to be aggressive against Sparta because the 4 Gorgos skirmishers will be able to do a lot of damage to the pikes. And he wants his pikes to stay and to basically win in the game. He wants his pikes to be, as undamaged from, enemy slingshots as possible. Which is why he's going to fire into the Gorgos right now. Which is a smart idea. He's going to pop his levy pikemen into hoplite phalanx, pike phalanx. Drop those pikes up in front. The Perioca spears get a nice javelin volley, but Bobi's going to pull them back. Interruptions galore Fucking hell, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Either ways, let's see. Levy pikemen are getting pelted by slingshots from the from the Gorgo skirmishers. The Periarca spears did well, throwing their spears in and then pulling away. The Cretan archers are completely unharmed and they are destroying a lot of these Gorgos. Honestly, some focus fire would have been much appreciated here. Some of the Gorgos are not really doing that much. The Tarantines are moving in behind. Now the Cretans have... Now is where the militia hoplites will really make their presence felt, because he doesn't need to be aggressive. He can allow the militia hoplites to just chase after these Tarantines a little bit and then pull back. Doesn't want them to get to engage the Royal Spartans just yet. If anything, he'd want his mercenary Etruscans to engage the Royal Spartans after a Thessalian cav charge. That would have been good, because I think he needs all of his pikes to stay intact. The Thessalians do a good job here charging into the Periarca spears, getting a lot of kills and then pulling back. That's that increased mass of all shock cavalry and melee cavalry coming into the picture. The Periarca spears are medium and they get completely hammered. The Gorgo skirmishers here so far, one down. One of them is heavily damaged. It's looking good. It's looking not bad for Gril so far. I mean, one of the Levy pikes are down to half strength, but that is okay. He still has 4 more pikes that can take over this little pikey. Mercenary Etruscan killing off the Periarca spear needlessly in this engagement. Should pull back and should instead get a fresh charge against either a Royal Spartan or a Heroes of Sparta following a Thessalian cav charge. This Thessalian cav doing extremely well, charging into the Heroes of Sparta general, and then the Mercenary Etruscan hoplite, just like I mentioned, charging in there. Smartly done. And now I think the pikemen are going to engage against the Heroes of Sparta. That's perfect for Gril. Oh, if they're going to pull back, then the Mercenary Etruscans are going to be able to charge into them. No, he's pulling back. Is he pulling back? If the Heroes of Sparta will obviously crush the Mercenary Etruscans here, and the Tarantine cav getting a great rear charge into the pikemen. This is a beautiful opportunity for the Thessalians to just charge into them. This is not pulling through, because he hit the rear and then he pulled back and charged into the Cretans. Beautifully done by Bobi there. Very, very smart play. The pikemen do turn around and now the Tarantine cav are going to get destroyed. But one of the Cretans has taken some damage. The other Cretans are basically full strength. The Royal Spartans just chewing through this Mercenary Etruscan. Haven't taken much damage at all. The Gorgo skirmishers, though, a lot of them have been destroyed. And now the pike formation is in tatters. Royal Spartans, really, these Royal Pelters will have to destroy these Royal Spartans quickly. Militia hoplites taking damage. 19 cav basically dead. One of them is back to half strength. The other one is dead. The Mercenary Etruscan needs to pop hoplite phalanx if he wants to stand any sort of chance against these Spartan hops. Losing current combat decisively, they're not the best unit to take on enemy hoplites. They are very good because they have a 65 health compared to the 700. They're slightly more expensive than the thorax hoplites, but they have 5 extra health, which is a very nice stat. Oh no, big mistake here, using the pikemen, pulling them away from the formation, getting caught by the bait of the Periarca spears. Now the Tarantine cav are going to rear charge the militia hoplite. The Mercenary Etruscan's dying very quickly, but the Royal Spartan general he's doing very well, but he's losing a lot of men. Cretans should be pulled back. They haven't done too much. They've killed off some Gorgos, but besides that, they haven't been very cost effective. This Cretan, though, is about to get a single XP, getting a beautiful number of shots on the Royal Spartans. And one of the Levy pikemen is dead. Gril decided to change his focus onto the Royal Spartans on his flanks because of their imminent threat. That gives the Gorgo skirmishers plenty of time to pick off, pike after pike. So it's not really looking good. You don't really want your Epirote pike build to be in disarray like this. Militia hoplites chasing after the Tarantine cav. The Thessalian cav attacked in the rear. The Tarantine cav actually have done very well. They did an excellent job in disrupting the pike formation. You need to use the Thessalian cav in the center and destroy those Gorgo skirmishers. They're going to be a pain in the ass. But the Spartan hoplite is taking a lot of damage here, and he's pulling back his Cretans. The only thing is his Levy pikes are getting picked off far too easily. These pikemen are helping out. They've already gotten a single XP chevron, and now they're pushing up against the Spartan hoplite. So well done there. The Royal Spartans, 61 men left against 103 unit Royal Peltist. Needs to use this Thessalian cav and kill off that set of Gorgos. And now these Cretans are going to fire up against... do they still have ammo? This is actually perfect bait for the Tarantine to charge. If they don't have any ammo, these Cretans are excellent bait. But it looks like they do have ammo, which is why he's going to pull back. The Gril is going to pull back. And the Spartan Hoplites are going to be able to catch some of them. But the Thessalian Cav charging into the Royal Spartans, they've gotten a double XP. The Royal Pelt is just starting to lose now. This is looking pretty bad, honestly, for Gril. The pikemen here, out of pike... No, they are in pike phalanx. They've done okay. They've gotten 33 kills. Royal Spartans, though, they're just beasting out. The general is in grave danger. Much better condition is Gril's Epirote Royal Peltis general. He's popping shield wall onto them. Royal Spartans taking a lot of damage. In Hoplite phalanx, they're so strong. They're going to do a great bit of damage against any sort of melee infantry unit. Mercenary Italian cavalry taking damage from the Gorgos. They've about gotten an experience chevron. The Thessalian Cav got a charge onto Tarentine Cav and going to destroy a lot of them, but the Spartan Hoplite is going to come in. Mercenary Cretans, why are they not firing? I'm not really sure why they're not firing. Ooh, that is a bit of pull-through right there from Bobi. The Tarentine Cav just pulled straight through the Thessalian Cav and caught the Cretan archers. The militia hoplite is going to be in a hoplite wall, and the pikemen also going to be in pike phalanx against Spartan hoplites and heroes of Sparta. And the Cretan archers are starting to waver now. The Tarentine Cav have done well, but that was a bit of really unnecessary pull-through. Maybe I'll take a look at this battle again, because maybe he hit one of the Cretans and then pulled through to hit the other Cretans. Pulling through skirmishes is completely fine, but it definitely looked like, and it is 100%, he pulled through a Thessalian Cav to attack the Cretan archers. Still fun game. I'm most likely going to call this a null and void game, I guess, because that really shouldn't have happened. They're going to have to replay this game. The Thessalian Cav is... I'm surprised that Gril didn't ask for a pull... Gril didn't ask any... For me to look at this replay. It's very strange. Anyways, militia hoplites 58 kills against heroes of Sparta. Isn't that insane? Royal Spartans doing well, going to rear charge this heroes of Sparta. They are still at basically full strength. The Gorgos skirmishes, such a pain in the ass, needed to have been killed off earlier. Tarentine Cav, an even bigger pain in the ass. Looks like Sparta is going to win this battle. The pikemen are getting gangbanged on all directions by Spartan hoplites, and the Royal Spartans, the Royal Peltists are a bit too weak to handle all of these guys on their own. One full strength pikeman coming back. Imagine how useful that pikeman would have been if it was somewhere here. Because he has the cav advantage. He has a small cav unit left. He has 2 cav units left. If he had a proper wall that he could put and make sure the Spartan hoplites engage the front of, oh man, this would have gone in a completely different direction. Instead, the pikemen are about to get a double XP, but they have been rear charged by Spartan hoplites one too many times. The Thessalian Cav go to get a rear charge, kill off a lot of the Gorgos in the process. And the Royal Peltist, he's using battle rhythm, should use second wind if he can. General dead, Gorgos skirmishes are breaking. But all in all, it's going to be so many hoplites. Spartan hops, 81 men, 56 heroes of Sparta, and another Spartan hop at 112, another heroes of Sparta at 60, and of course the general at 24. Oh man, there's way too many Spartan hoplites for Gril to win this. Maybe I might just, I don't know. Because that was clear pull through, but on the other hand, there was just no way that Gril was going to be able to win this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Yeah, you help me judge this match. And in any case, Bobi, present your case against Gril. Nice charge in from the Thessalian Cav. Not going to be enough. Spartan hoplite is super heavy, so they're never going to die to a charge. Best thing you can do is charge in, flatten out some of the troops, make sure they don't get that powerful 26 charge, and also reduce some of the HP on them. Costly victory to Sparta. Beautiful game. Great moves from both players. The pike line didn't really work for Gril. Got picked apart by Gorgos and then was just split by strong use of Thessalian Cav, strong tactical use of Thessalian Cav, and then overpowering the flanks with all those Royal Spartans and Spartan hoplites. Should have realized that the center was so weak for Sparta that he could have maybe split his pike army into 2, but that is much easier said than done. Fun game. Hope you guys enjoyed it and stay tuned for more. Peace.